Good morning everyone! This video is long overdue, but I've been dying to make a video about trail running, why I love it, how I got into ultra, and little tips and tricks that can help you guys too. So tip number one, don't get sick. I'm coming over a cold, so what I recommend is that you drink a lot of water. Every morning I try to drink a glass. I put lemon in it to make it taste better. I think it helps your metabolism. Just makes me feel pretty good. And then a cup of tea. I'm really trying to break that coffee habit, so I only have coffee once in a while, otherwise I swear it affects my sleep habits. And the biggest thing for getting up early to do all of this training is getting a good night's sleep, so try to cut those bad habits. And then some other things I thought I would start off with are what you need. You really just need shorts, shoes, and the will to get up and go run. But other things that help are, if you're getting up early, you're going to want a headlight so you can see where you're going. Mine's from Black Diamond, and this thing is even waterproof. It does all the colors of the rainbow, and I love it. And then also water bottle. This one's kind of got a little grip, so it's easier, less droppable. I dropped everything possible. And then also, if you are running long distances, every 45 minutes they suggest, a goo or something. These don't work for everyone, but they have good amino acids, some have caffeine. You can choose different flavors. My favorite is salted caramel, it's so good. But also the blocks are really good, I love them. And so the other thing you have to get used to is when you're eating and drinking while you're running, sometimes it'll upset your stomach. So I love these little ginger chews. They help my belly and they taste really good. So yeah, start your morning off right. So a few more things to consider when you're running are who you're gonna run with, if they can run as far as you, and then also where you're gonna run. So when I'm running long distances, I would much rather run on a trail than on a road for so many reasons. These trails are beautiful, like you're getting the complete outdoor experience. You're out there looking at the birds and the bees and the trees, and it's just a lot more motivating to me personally than inhaling car exhaust and worrying about how fast cars are buzzing by you. So check out some cool apps. There's All Trails, has a lot of different hiking trails, things you can do with running. Also, if you can join running groups, if that's your thing, if you need motivation. I know when I run with other people, I run a lot faster because someone's actually there to push me to try harder. So a lot of different things to consider when you're going out on that run. So something else that's really important when you're trying to do ultra training or any sort of long distance trail running is a hat. If you're training somewhere that's hot and sunny, man, it's gonna make a huge difference. It's gonna keep your head cool, and I can definitely thank my boyfriend for pointing this one out. But like I said, I recommend a good water bottle. You can try Camelback, you can try 2 water bottles. There's different ones that you can put on a hip band with different goo packs or storage, and it's just whatever works for you. So this morning's a beautiful day for a run. Generally I try to get out here before the sun is at its highest peak, but it doesn't always happen. So this is beautiful. This is why I trail run. There's butterflies just flying around. All you can hear is the wind in the trees. Jav is happy, and it just feels good. I'm not doing it necessarily just to stay in good shape, but it's a good way for me to get out there and just unplug for a while, connect with nature. So another big tip for trail running and doing long distance is control your heartbeat, your rhythm. If you're getting too hot, slow down a little bit, because you're doing this for endurance, not speed. So you're gonna be in it for the long run, no pun intended. Check out these views. Doesn't it just make you want to go further? Run farther? So another reminder is that when you're out on the trail, compete with yourself. Don't try to beat somebody else, and that's specifically what you set out to do. So when I'm running, my main concern is doing my best. Doing what I feel up to that day and making sure that I know I've tried my hardest. If that means running a little further, running a little faster, just checking in with myself. Another useful tip is make sure you're looking where you're running. It's really easy to trip and slip, and you don't want to get hurt out on a trail, so definitely take care of yourself. Make sure you're not just running with your headphones in. Be aware of your surroundings. You know, just take it in for what it is. Watch those rocks. And it's such a fun experience. So we just saw a white-tailed deer. We were just running behind it. And it's always fun. You never know what you're gonna run into out here. You know, luckily there are no bears. So if you're unfamiliar to the ultra running world or trail running, when it comes to hills, you can run up them, but you can also walk up them. You can save some of that energy. And don't think that ultra runners are always sprinting around, running these crazy miles. You know, sometimes we do have to walk, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It gives your muscles a break, and you can make it up those hills and save some time once you're going back down. So another question I get is, how often do you run? And so basically it varies. You know, if you have time to run, do it. And if you don't, you know, try to get in other exercises, try to get in abs, because that's huge when you're running. And it's easy to get in 5 or 10 minutes here and there. And then another thing I recently started doing is using a stand-up desk. So you're used to being on your feet for hours at a time. And it's really important, you know, to kind of get used to that. Because if you're training to do a 50-mile run, you're gonna be on your feet for a long time. And then as far as distance goes, you know, try to get those miles up. Try to go on a long run Saturday or Sunday. During the week, I'll get up at 5 a.m. and I'll do anywhere between 5 to 10 miles some days. You know, other days I'll only do 3. But just keep working on your miles. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Just keep trying to better yourself. And also don't be afraid to mix it up. You know, I love coming to the beach and going for a run. I think the salt water is so healing. And if you have a bike, you can get in some miles biking. And all these things, incorporating different workouts, are great for increasing your endurance. Keep in mind, you know, I'm new to this sport. I've been trail running for a long time. I've been doing marathons for 6 or 7 years now. I'm training for my first 50-miler. I've done 3 50Ks and I love them. And if I can encourage anyone to get out there and improve their running or just improve their peace of mind, you know, that makes me feel good inside. And I hope that I can help you and answer any questions that you might have. I think trail running is a good way to express yourself. You can do as far as you want, you can go as long as you want, you can do it where you want, you can make it your own. It's not just going to the gym. You know, you can even incorporate that as part of it, but it's what you make it. And it's something beautiful. It gives you an opportunity to get outside and appreciate the wind in your hair. You know, notice the little things, the butterflies flying by, breathe in the fresh air, and it's more than just running in a workout to me, and it's something that I'm so appreciative of, and I hope that you can enjoy it too. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, give it a comment, give it a like, and let me know what you do or don't like. If you have any questions specifically about trail running or ultra running, drop a comment and I will answer it as soon as I get it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Happy trails!